how the Liveream loan hack really works, and how to use it. 1. The new lending model. Liveream is an online lender owned by a major national bank. The surprising part is that their auto loans are unsecured. This means they do not take your title, they do not place a lien, and they do not control your vehicle. So what does that actually mean? It means the money goes straight into your bank account, and you become a cash buyer immediately. Most auto loans do the opposite by holding the car as collateral. This single change opens the door to major opportunities and new risks. Footnote: this section explains how unsecured auto loans create unusual financial flexibility. 2. Approval requirements. Liveream is strict about approving borrowers. The ideal profile includes a credit score around 680 or higher, at least 5 years of history, and different types of accounts. They want fewer than 4 credit inquiries in the last 6 months and credit card balances under 30%. They prefer no new loans opened within the past 6 months. So what does that actually mean? They want proof that you handle credit well before giving you unsecured money. Footnote: this section highlights the credit profile that gives the best chance of approval. 3. How credit optimization works. Liveream usually checks TransUnion. That bureau is sensitive to balance changes. Paying down credit cards right before applying can boost your score by 20 to 50 points in a few days. Keeping balances low gives you stronger approval odds and lower interest rates. This simple timing strategy is one of the easiest ways to prepare. Footnote: this section shows how lowering card balances boosts the credit score used by the lender. 4. The loan threshold. Liveream offers loans up to $100,000, but the important detail is the threshold at $35,000. Loans at or under that amount usually require no documentation. Anything above it raises the chance they will request income proof, tax records, or bank statements. So what does that actually mean? If you want fast and easy funding, stay under the threshold. Footnote: this section explains why staying under the set amount avoids extra paperwork. 5. Application strategy. To apply correctly, select Auto Loan and choose Use Auto Purchase from Dealer. This choice has the highest approval rate. Terms can reach 84 months. Signing up for AutoPay lowers your interest rate. If you apply during business hours, funding may arrive the same day or the next business day. Timing matters because faster decisions happen when live staff review applications. Footnote: this section explains how to apply in a way that speeds up funding and lowers interest. 6. The W-use opportunity. Because the loan is unsecured, Liveream does not verify your vehicle information. This leads to a unique opportunity. You can use the funds as a down payment and then apply for another auto loan with a different lender for the same vehicle. This creates 2 sources of financing and turns you into a stronger cash buyer. So what does that actually mean? You can increase your total buying power when used responsibly. Footnote: this section explains how unsecured funds create a chance to combine loans safely. 7. How the funds can be used. Liveream requires you to select an auto-related purpose, but because the loan is unsecured, they do not track how you actually use the money. Some people use it for debt payoff, repairs, or other needs. This is similar to how business credit cards are meant for business, but can be used more broadly. The key is managing the loan wisely and knowing your repayment plan. Footnote: this section shows how unsecured loans give freedom in how the money is spent. 8. Asset checks and fees. Liveream sometimes asks about savings, investments, or retirement accounts. Having assets helps your approval odds. There are no loan fees and no penalties for paying early. However, extra principal payments only avoid interest if made on the same day as the regular payment. This detail matters for anyone trying to pay down the loan faster. Footnote: this section warns that timing affects how extra payments reduce interest. 9. The risk of hard inquiries. Liveream does not offer soft pull pre-qualification. Every application is a hard inquiry. If you apply unprepared, you may lose points and get denied. Preparing before applying is essential. If your profile is not ready, rebuilding first is the safer path. So what does that actually mean? Check the requirements carefully before applying. Footnote: this section explains why applying too early damages approval chances. 10. Key advantages. With Liveream, you become a cash buyer. You own the vehicle outright because no one holds the title. You gain flexibility, the power to negotiate, and the chance to combine financing sources. You can buy cars that traditional banks avoid, including older vehicles or private party sales. The system works best when paired with a responsible repayment plan. Footnote: this section highlights how unsecured funds increase buying power and flexibility. 11. Best practices for success. To raise approval chances, clean your TransUnion report, lower balances, avoid recent inquiries, and wait 6 months after opening new accounts. Apply only during business hours. Keep the loan at or under the threshold for no documentation. Activate autopay to reduce your rate. Maintain at least some savings to strengthen your profile. Footnote: this section summarizes the actions that give the borrower the highest chance of approval. 12. Final action plan. Getting the loan is only half the process. The real advantage comes from managing it correctly. Use the lower monthly payment to stay ahead. Reduce interest through strategic timing and make sure the loan supports your long-term goals. The options are powerful, but only when used with a plan. Footnote: this section stresses the importance of using the loan wisely to avoid long-term costs.